Welcome everyone to the BTV Weekly ROMcast, coming to you live this week from the BTV North Studios up in beautiful Houghton, Michigan. Beautiful for about the next month, and then it will become a hellish wasteland of snow and ice. But
that it will.
Until then, beautiful drive up here. I'm on Smith 311. I'm here this week live with in person EvilPenguinGaming.
Yo!
And coming to you from BTV Studios at home, FelixNloom.
Yo!
Holding down the fort, making sure Tilly don't sell the house or sell everything.
She's trying.
She's shite, man. She's gotta watch that cat.
She's a hustler, man.
Hustler.
Rip 47 is here with us. How's it going, guy?
How'd your Fortnite escapade go? We were watching him earlier. They were doing some Fortnite stuff, getting ready for some big end of the season event going on.
Apparently, like, the entire Fortnite world is going crazy right now because they're like, nope, Fortnite's over. That's it. That's what Epic is doing.
What? Really?
Yeah. Hashtag Cosmic Butthole. That's right.
Yes. Always fun to have RRP47 with us.
No, not RRP47 anymore. Rip 47.
Oh, God.
Rip 'em, brother.
Brother. Yeah, it's been another great week in BTV. We'll get right into it this week. Starting off on Monday, we had Banjo-Kazooie, level 6. Gobi's Valley,
that's right. I spent some time running around in the desert and jumping into Pyramid and jumping on a camel's hump.
Sounds like a good time.
Pretty standard desert level fare, I think. That game, I keep saying it every week. I'm going to have to add that to the collection of stuff like Banjo-Kazooie, because I so much good acclaims for that game. I don't think I've ever actually played it myself. I don't know. I feel like we might have started messing with it for Control Freaks one time. We definitely didn't. At least I wasn't involved. You and other people might have tried playing it. I don't know.
I don't know. I was playing Banjo-Tooie for a while. Did you ever play that one, Mike?
I never played Banjo-Tooie, actually.
I don't know.
That's probably what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I was working my way through that one for a minute. Never finished it.
And speaking of never finished, this isn't the last week for Wreckfest, right? This is the first to last?
No, we have one more week.
Okay. Yeah, you showed me a little bit of that game, what you're dealing with the other day. I can understand why you're getting frustrated with it.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's ridiculous.
Well, the cars are constantly getting, beat to shit. And when you're doing the levels where you gotta come in a certain place and stuff, it starts getting real difficult. It looks like a really cool game though. It's really well done. Yeah, I understand your point of view now. Your misery.
Yeah, it's a really fun game when you're not doing career mode, and you can set everything up yourself.
Do you see yourself playing this game a lot? Casually?
I'm gonna continue to play it. Wow, Kurt Angle is ruling this Royal Rumble. Yeah, he does sound so much better. I do sound so much better. And I'm going to thank Smith311 for the use of this beautiful new microphone.
Yes, the Yeti Blue. We had an extra one. We weren't... you can always... It never hurts to have an extra mic laying around, but we literally... When we record our side of the ROMcast, we only need one mic. And we figured, why not spread the love? We're not going to be using it right now. And, yeah, we did a test for it last night, and it sounded so clear and everything.
Crispy.
What this gameplay is WWE 2K19. I set up an All Legends Royal Rumble, so we'll see how long it runs before we have to do something else. You need a boom? Yeah, you do need a boom when you're trying to play Fortnite.
I wouldn't mind those either. We were watching a live, I don't know, podcast show the other day, and they both had boom mics. And I was like, man, that looks like a good setup. But Felix.
That's Felix.
But for our now Wednesday this week, we would normally do.
Well, you skipped Tuesday.
What's not on there?
Oh, that's because it's your that's
Okay.
mostly my stuff. My fault.
Well, what I was gonna say is this week, as I kind of off for me, like with traveling and stuff. I didn't really, like I said, in fact we I've been trying to remember what the God of War episode was where we left off this week.
I know it said episode 3, I think.
If it's episode 3, we're getting pretty close to fighting Hermes. I'm at the point where I'm chasing him. One of the most satisfying victories in the entire series.
I want to say it was episode 4.
Is it?
You're probably right.
Where did I end off? Well, it's God of War. It's going to be epic no matter where you see it. Usually, I'd be more in tune to it, but this week, like I said, I was kind of occupied.
Occupado. Jackhammer. Sorry.
Yeah, our usual. What else Persona. Was there a Persona episode?
Persona 5, yes.
Yeah, episode 6.
So how's that going? Or so far? You're still in this. You're still in the first, like, I don't know, mission's the right word, but like the character, right? Story.
Excuse me. Yeah, we're on the first dungeon still. There's 8, so, and they all take up a considerable portion of the game. We're still working our way through this first one. I let a lot of the dialogue play in this first one, so it made the game take a lot longer. Episode 6 was a lot of like menuing, honestly.
More of like a transitional episode.
Yeah, it was like. So I'm doing the New Game Plus. It was the first time I really delved into all the personas that I had collected from the first time through. So, yeah, it's a good setup episode.
And you said from before that as far as the personas go, that was just not a facet of the game that you really needed to mess with too much.
It's a core to the gameplay, but the first time I played through the game, I played through on easy mode, and they didn't really require you to spend a lot of time like I don't know, perfecting or grinding.
Yeah.
Planning. I put some of my higher level personas on too, because the New Game Plus lets you put on whatever level personas you want, and I became extremely overpowered. So in this episode of the next one, I changed the game onto hard mode.
Oh.
But hard mode is considerably, I think, even being overpowered, I think hard mode is going to at least force me to kind of pay attention to how I'm building my team.
Yeah, I've always said once you go and master the hard mode on a game or something, it's so difficult to step backwards. Not difficult as far as like playing the game, it's just like enjoying it. I honestly think that when you delve into a game like that and really get to know the ins and outs, you want to experience it at its best. You want the full experience.
I'll tell you what. With Rip 47 here joining us, I used to watch him play Guitar Hero on expert mode like it was absolutely nobody's business. It was insane to me. He's sitting here playing Freebird on expert mode, and I'm like, dude, go away. This is insane.
Smith is a master at that game too, or at least he was at some point.
I wouldn't be able to.
He has pro status.
Yes, dude. I fucked my hand up. I played it so much. Like okay, one night I set up a playlist on Warriors of Rock. It was 5 hours long,
Jesus.
and I played through it. I took one break in the middle of it.
That's insane.
And the night before that, I had done one that was like a couple hours just short of that. And 2 days before that, I had done a list that was like an hour and a half. I was building up.
Somehow I don't think we should have set these people that have 3 finishers each to begin with. Because there's never been more than 2 people in the ring at once.
Yeah, they've been fucking dominating.
Anyway.
I miss playing it, man. My nephew keeps wanting to play it. I'm like, I should bust this back out because I spent so much time playing that game. Like, I enjoyed that game so much. It just got to the point, like, it was honestly giving me, like, problems with my hand. And, like, I was like, well, fuck, man. If it's going to hurt me to play the game, I don't want to, like, you know. Like,
yeah. It kind of takes the enjoyment away.
Well, what was
cool?
cool?
Into that.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Well, it was cool because not being in a band. I mean, I'm a drummer. I'm not a guitar player. I can't play guitar to fucking save my life. But that game kind of gave me... Because first of all, that game is more of a rhythm... You know, rhythm-based than anything else. And second, it gave me this weird outlet to play music. Even though I wasn't really playing my instrument, so to speak, most of the time, and that it was still a nice middle ground. I don't know, and it was a video game, so it was also enjoyable. But that was one.
Shut up.
No, that's an example of a game where, like, to get to that point though, I had to like hate life for a while because. I went from easy to medium. I just went from medium to expert. I didn't spend a lot of time on hard because I started realizing hard wasn't, like, much different than expert. There are differences, but not, like... I was like, fuck it. I don't know how many times I wanted to scream. I'd fuck a song up, like, and just be like, oh, God! Like...
Oh, look, we finally get that Undertaker-Sting match that we've been craving for so long.
In the middle of a pretend Royal Rumble.
Right.
That's old school Undertaker and Sting too. That's fucking classic.
So
let's see. Yeah, though our Wednesday this week. I don't know if Felix. Did you end up streaming or anything?
I tried to stream Resident Evil 2, but I was having issues with the PlayStation, which I have fixed, by the way. So
good. Oh, what was it?
Yes. Okay, so I actually have the PlayStation hooked up through the Ethernet right now, but the PlayStation was set on Wi-Fi mode.
Oh.
And I assumed, I guess foolishly, that it would, like, prioritize the Ethernet connection over the Wi-Fi.
You would
but
think.
It did not.
Oh,
that's weird.
So when I tried streaming Resident Evil 2 that night, they kept cutting out on me, and it made me want to pull my hair out because I was like, "You're directly connected."
You should be going faster than normal.
But I streamed yesterday on the Vodcast channel. I streamed some Skyrim, and that ran very well.
Good.
Once I figured out what the problem was.
Yeah, because I know Penguin had some problem with that I think that was more the actual, like, Twitch service.
Yeah, it was something to do with my stream key.
I wonder what happened.
They just changed a number of things on Twitch. There's a new creator dashboard coming out.
Yeah, I checked out the beta version of it. I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, first impressions, I was confused, but we'll see.
I've seen where there's an option where you can look at it, but I haven't had time to mess with it yet. When I get, there goes Undertaker. When I get home, I have to peruse it. I thought their dashboard was pretty.
Yeah, it's all self-explanatory. It's streamlined. I don't know why they want to change it.
Twitch, you're fixing the wrong thing.
Right.
Fix your goddamn video producer and your playback, or what is your
reruns, or whatever you call them. Your vodcast.
that's a little more. That's what needs to be fixed. The dashboard was fine. And I don't know. Maybe if you're like someone who's doing it for a living or something, maybe there's things that needed to be added to it. But I don't.
The one thing I wish we could do is set up reruns through videos in collections.
Yeah.
That would make things so much easier.
True.
Just being able to hit a collection is add the whole motherfucker on there. Would be like a godsend. And I don't really see the advantage of not doing it. I don't understand why, if they're going to go all the way with the video producer thing, why half-ass it? I mean, like, I don't know. But I mean, man, maybe we're just being too critical. Maybe they're working on it. I don't know. I've never had to implement something like this before, so. But it's been a problem for a while, though, on the other side of it. Now, I know when we got to Thursday this week, we continued our LEGO adventures, starting with LEGO Avengers 2.
Yes, that was the end of the first Avengers movie.
And that goes right into Avengers 2, right? Is there any like levels, like little side levels or anything they do, missions?
No, we'll get to that when we talk about next week.
Okay. Yeah, it's as we said before, LEGO Avengers 2, great game. If you've seen the movie before, I mean, you know the story. But if you enjoy that stuff, I mean, those games really bring that. They pay so much attention to that detail, but they're fun too. They're goofy, funny games. You know, overall enjoyable. Same thing with our second game for LEGO Thursdays with LEGO Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Now this week, up to this point, we've been doing the original trilogy, or the original, I guess, 6 movies or whatnot. But we took a little detour this week. Last week we did Clone Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Well, which is why we're switching to the Clone Wars game for the next couple weeks. This is LEGO Star Wars 3. I don't know what all systems initially came out. I know it was on Wii, I think, when it came out.
That's what you're playing it on, right?
Yeah. I'm playing it on the Wii. You can get it on PS Now. I know you can get it on a PC, so on and so forth. Still one of my favorite games. I'm playing through it again for the millionth time. Even after all the other games I played, it's not as... The newer ones are definitely more, like... They look better and they have more stuff. I mean, they're definitely bigger games than that, but it's still a great... even especially if you watch the show. Because if you watch the show, you'll know everything in the game. But even if you haven't watched the show, you'll recognize some of the characters. This week we had the prologue, which is basically a redo of the level where you fight in the arena, the Geonosian arena. But then from there it breaks off into 3 different sets of levels, and I started with Asajj Ventress, which is a very key figure in the Clone Wars show and whatnot. And we did the first couple levels of her stage, and that was a lot of fun. I hadn't played that in a while, and it was kind of different because I approached it a little differently than I normally do, because I'm usually going through I kind of have a way I play the game based on knowing like where stuff's at and how much stuff costs. I get certain things at certain times. This was just going in and playing it. It was kind of fun to just focus more on the story part of it.
So I just noticed we have 7 viewers right now. I just want to say hello to everybody. Thanks for stopping in. Please hit us a follow.
Yes, this is our... we're coming live this week. Normally, it's not always live. It's pre-recorded, but it's usually out on Sundays at 8 a.m. And you can catch
8 p.m.
8 p.m., sorry. And you can catch... you can catch reruns of it on Mondays as well. We'll get to that in a little bit. But this is a weekly recap show. We go through all of our shows, both pre-recorded and live streamed. Just kind of catch everybody up on what's going on, where everybody's at in their games. Talk a little bit about the games themselves and our experience. You know, just kind of a casual chat, but about the week in BTV. And we'll go over next week and what you can expect. So we have a lot of fun. We do this show every week, whether live or recorded. We try going out every week now. So yeah, like like Evil Penguin said, anybody out there, if you're in for the first time, thanks for stopping in. And we do, give us a follow. We do this and many other things throughout the week. We're streaming pretty much. We got something going on every day of the week now. We got something up, and whether it's pre-recorded or a live stream or some other project. I mean, it's, you're going to find something you like on here, one way or the other. And I say, even with our weekly programming, we're talking about right now Lego Star Wars and Lego Avengers too, which we have on Thursdays, which has kind of been dubbed our Lego Day.
Yeah, Thursday, I think. Thursday was Lego Day last season. It's Lego Day this season. It probably will be going forward.
It is, and with them releasing so many more games and having so many more to still record that haven't been featured yet.
Yeah.
There's plenty of stuff to keep it busy on that end.
Like, I still have Lego City Undercover that I've barely touched. I've only recorded the first level of it.
Which I like to buy that one. I need to buy that one. I need to buy the Super Villains. I need to buy Incredible. I want to get the Lego Movie game too, because that's a fun game. I'd like to record that one.
Rip 47 apparently is number one. I don't know if that means he's flipping me off or what's going on. Or telling me I'm number one. We're all number one. We're all number one. BTV number one channel on Twitch. That's what he means.
Yes. We're going to go ahead and interpret it that way.
Right.
Diamond Cutter! Yes, but moving on from Thursdays, we take a kind of a different approach. On Fridays, we have our Square Enix sandwich.
Yum!
Which consists of Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep, right now.
Yes, this is the beginning of. This was the beginning of Aqua's adventure.
Now, Kingdom Hearts, for people out there who either are not familiar with the Kingdom Hearts series or maybe have only played the main games, where does that kind of fit into the rest of it?
Birth by Sleep begins. It's actually the very first part of the story. It begins before the original Kingdom Hearts game.
And that wasn't originally a what?
Was that one a handheld? I think it was a handheld.
Yeah, I think that was on. I want to say PSP.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And this is one of, you said there's 3 or 4 characters you play through.
There's 3 different characters that you can play as, and they all go to the same locations. They all have different parts of the story in the same locations,
which I think sounds pretty fascinating.
It's really, really fun.
If you're if you're a fan of the Kingdom Hearts series or you're looking to get into it, I don't know if they have it right now or what the price is on it. They had a bundle. I think all of us bought it.
Yeah.
It was for like $99, but it had like
every Kingdom Hearts game.
Yeah, all the handheld stuff. It had the it had the 1 and 2, like the remastered versions. And then it also had the brand new Kingdom Hearts 3 game, and I think there's some other features on there too. So that's
because it came with the 1.5, 2.5 remixes. Both came with an extra game and video versions, like movie versions of 2 of the other games.
Okay.
And the games that are included were like redone in 3D.
Right, remastered completely.
Definitely worth the value. If you're out there, if you're looking to dive in head first to the Kingdom Hearts series, or maybe if you're someone who's played a couple of the games and you're interested in kind of exploring the lore a little bit more. Not that we're not being sponsored for this or anything, but like I said, we all bought it.
Could be.
We could be. Hey, PS4, Square Enix, you hear us out there. But you can also catch the videos. Unfortunately, not every video because one got lost.
One did get lost. My last Ventus episode got lost.
But if you wanted to check the game out beforehand, see if it's something you'd be interested in, you can go back in the archives. That's one, and check out all of these past. Everything we're talking about is all for replay in not only our archives but on YouTube and stuff as well. You can check the game out for yourself. But looks like a lot of fun. I've yet to play it, but I do own it. We played for the first one, which we're getting through here. We're going to get to here in a minute, but
you can check out my playthroughs of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 in the archives from last season.
Yes.
Cheap plug.
Cheap plug. That's 2. For the meat of the sandwich, we have a fan favorite game, Final Fantasy VII.
Oh God, yes. Oh, let's see in our notes. Where was I? Oh, Cosmo. Oh, yes. Began in Cosmo Canyon and ended in Nibelheim. So we're just about to go into the mansion. The I love. Felix, how do you feel about the Nibelheim mansion?
Oh, dude, that place is awesome.
It's great. It's so well done. It's beautiful. I mean, it's beautifully run down. I can't wait to see, like, 3 games from now, how it looks in the remake.
Yeah, right.
Kensley B coming down the stairs, getting ready for work. Hi, dear.
Hi.
In the ha.
Why do you look like you're in a hurry?
Because I'm just getting ready for work.
Preparing herself mentally.
Because I slept as late as I possibly could.
Get off my back, motherfucker. Anyway, is Nibelheim, is that like a,
It's just a little town.
okay, I was wondering if it was a takeoff on Niflheim from the Norse mythology.
It always reminds me of, I don't know. Is there a biblical name kind of like that?
Oh, I don't know.
Nahim or Neheim or something like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude, anytime. We are happy to feature you in the blocks. I have a couple videos that I still...
No, thank you for the footage.
Sorry, I got... give me a minute.
It's all good.
You two, yeah. Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, we actually, I mean, that's one thing we'd like to do more of, to be honest with you, is...
That's one of my favorite commercials, or promos that we have.
Hell yeah. Oh, do I? Well, I try to put that in all the time. That and the Stuck promo are two of my favorite promos. Because it just 1, 2, 3, 4, tangent.
Yeah, dude.
But even, I mean, if you get some more gameplay videos and stuff, you know, not just, you know, Fortnite or Destiny, anything like that, you know, Felix is working on some videos from another fellow, I don't know, I want to call him a fellow streamer, a fellow gamer of ours, and a friend of the channel, King of the Hive. He's gonna be, you know, he's doing a lot of production on those. We're gonna be, you know, debuting those down the road here pretty soon. So yeah, anytime you got anything you think could be interesting to be featured, just send it to us. I mean, we have a lot of stuff playing during the week, but we're certainly not filled 24 hours a day. And we, you know, if you, I know you, I think, with one of your sons plays Fortnite or something. I mean, if he's got some videos, you know, we're always looking to feature other people, you know, to share the love. It's a community. You know, I mean, there's 3 or 4 or 5 of us, depending on how you want to count it, you know, at a given time.
Right.
You know, all involved. But the final, yes. I mean, it's a fun thing to do. We were just talking about last night. We didn't have obviously didn't have a Insomniac Hours episode this week. But I was telling myself I want to try to start doing it like we used to do it, where we just kind of set the mic up in the middle of the room and just like hang out, you know, like. Because I was streaming the Twilight Princess there for a long time, but I kind of got sidetracked on that.
Man, Zelda games are always like way longer than you think they're gonna be.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not even like. I just finished the first dungeon, the Faron Woods. Yeah. So I mean, I still got quite a ways to go. But with other Zelda games waiting in the wings as well.
Oh yeah, I'm back, by the way.
Oh, he's back.
Welcome back.
Back,
yeah,
bitches.
I'm gonna. Before I get into my massive recording schedule, I want to just sit and jam through Link to the Past again.
Nice.
Just for something different, because I haven't played it for a while.
It's tempting having that service on the Switch that has both the original Zelda games and the, I believe, Link to the Past as well. I've been eyeing that too.
I was practicing A Link to the Past on the Switch recently because it has a rewind function. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, he was showing me that rewind function. I'm like, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I kept fighting the that Muldrome boss,
Mm-hmm.
the worm.
God,
Dude, he's the hardest boss in like the entire game for me. And I would beat him, rewind to the beginning of the fight, fight him again, and just until I got like good at it.
Makes sense.
It just becomes this like weird battle of attrition after a while because every time you get knocked off, it's like
Yes. He replenishes his health every time you walk back into that room.
I know in the Link's Awakening game, it's not too far back to get back there, but I don't know if in Link to the Past you kind of got to make your way up, don't you?
It's up one floor. There's a like limited number of hearts that you can get. Yeah, and all the damage you take fighting him, you keep. So you take the damage, you get knocked on the floor, you got to go back. He's at full health. I think the tough part about the battle is that the guy moves unpredictably. He takes 5 hits, and by the time you're on the last hit, he starts moving like twice as fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's just hard. It's a tough
So
fight.
much fun.
It's good. Yeah, as many times I've played that, that's been the toughest battle. So I was using the rewind function, and that was somehow that felt better than loading the save state over and over and over.
Yeah, I could see that.
I was using the shit out of that feature. I was playing that Adventures of Lolo game for NES.
Yeah,
That came in very handy because I started getting kind of far up in the rooms, and it started getting a little more like, I got to sit and think about shit for a second. Like, okay, what am I supposed to do here? Like, that kind of came in handy. One thing I've been sitting here trying to remember, because I know we went over it last week. Whose turn was it this week? For the third part of our Square Enix sandwich on Fridays, we're playing right now a very fun event we all participated in right up here at this very studio about not even 5 months ago, right?
No, I don't think so. It was Keezy's turn, by the way.
Keezy's turn, okay. Basically, we all got up here, and you've heard us talk about this by now. It's a Control Freak, Super Sleep Deprived Kingdom Hearts Marathon. We, all 4 of us took turns. We came up with an order. We all played for 1 hour, and we switched off. Wherever you were at the end of 1 hour, if you were in the middle of fighting a boss, which this is my role, and it came back to bite me in the ass hilariously toward the end, wherever you were at, you paused and you switched over. And each player...
Even if you were in the middle of a boss fight.
Yes. And each player, the player that was going after them would be their co-pilot. So if they couldn't remember where to go somewhere, or if they maybe needed a little nudge or had a question or something needed to be looked up, that person could help them. So they wouldn't have to stop and take their time up to do that. And that was a really fun experiment. You hear us talk about that, in past episodes. But we had a lot of fun. We decided to do it all night long, and that ended up not being a very smart idea, I don't think. But you live and you learn. This week we had Keezy. See, last week didn't you finish Monstro Town?
Sounds right.
Yep.
So,
What was after? Oh, it was Halloween Town.
That's right. Because I remember she actually beat the whole thing, didn't she?
Yeah. I think she did. I know she fought that weird Oogie Boogie boss.
The big house guy at the end level.
Yep, the house and the roulette thing.
I thought that was a fun boss fight.
Creative.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Batista, otherwise known as Drax the Destroyer.
Drax the Destroyer. Go figure. Drax the Destroyer wins a battle royal on 3 Geeks podcast.
Nothing goes over his head.
Nothing.
He's too fast.
He will catch it.
Look at this guy. This motherfucker. Yeah, it's been fun to go back and watch those episodes just because of the fact that, as week starts to go by, you can start to see like the energy level ebb just the tiniest a bit. And
okay, time for me to set up another match.
Okay. Evil Penguin's gonna get some more background stuff going for us here. But yeah, that was the main week in BTV. We also had during the weekend, I believe, we had our weekly replay, which is we'll set up a ROMcast or BonCast, sorry, to just replay everything. That way if someone hasn't caught it for the week and hasn't had time to go back in the archives and they just happen to be, hanging out, they can throw that up. Sundays is usually a grab bag as well. Sometimes we'll replay the that particular podcast. Sometimes we'll go through and we might just play an entire series of something all in a row. And then we have our ROMcast at 8 o'clock on Sundays. But yeah, we have a pretty full week. So anybody out there who may be new to the show, check back every week and check the channel out, www.twitch.tv/BananaROMa, where you're at right now. Just go to our videos. Coming up next week, it looks like a lot of continuation. I don't think there's a lot of switch over next week. We got Banjo-Kazooie, which I'll wait a sec on since Evil Penguin's setting it up.
Oh, I can still talk. Banjo-Kazooie is going to be Mad Monster Mansion, which is great because we're in October and it's the Halloween level. So yeah, that's wonderful.
Turn into a pumpkin.
It's just like that Fallout shelter, how that shit changed to the Halloween stuff.
That was weird. Where the hell is Craig? Oh, there he is.
They changed the skins on stuff in Fallout shelter.
What was it? It was like the living quarters. And
it was maxed out living quarters and diners that you didn't have a different theme set to, changed to all Halloween stuff.
Interesting.
It was cool.
Fallout 4.
Actually, if you want, you can go back on my channel, and you should be able to see it because we streamed that game while we were testing the microphone with the PlayStation last night.
Ah, yes.
Oh, nice.
By the way, Evil Penguin doesn't have his microphone on right now, so he's not trying to interrupt anybody. He just literally can't hear anything. So.
No, I can't hear anything. I don't have my headset in.
Veltel 125, how's it going? How are you doing today? Thanks for stopping in. Hope you're enjoying the show.
Angus.
Yeah, in Fallout 4, they celebrate Halloween. When the in-game time is around October 31st, you'll see skeletons and stuff hung up.
Okay.
It was cool. It was just like a night. It was because no one even noticed it at first. And it was just all of a sudden, I was like, wait a minute, where'd they come from? By the way, I downloaded that game too. I haven't started playing it yet, but Mike was kind of taking me through the ins and outs of it. So I decided, and plus I forgot it was free, which is a big, a big deal. So.
Oh man, I totally didn't set this as a title match. Oops. I'm back. I can hear again.
We got the TGW BTV special match coming up here.
Oh no!
You got Craig, Felix, Evil Penguin, Ott Smith, Glenn, and Angus.
Angus,
ridiculous.
Angus is a creation of Kensley B. She makes him every year in the 2 WWE games.
Angus. He's actually a pretty tough character, man. Usually when I put him into stuff, a lot of times he's the one that's still standing.
I love using him. It's so much fun.
It's gonna be a fun match, dude. If you've never seen our version of Glenn before, get ready. Is the entrance on?
No.
Oh.
It's Elimination Chamber.
Oh. Well, still.
Aw, Glenn don't get to shine today.
You don't get to see his astronaut outfit that he comes to the ring in. Excuse me. And then Monday will also be the final episode of Wreckfest because just due to sheer frustration.
Yes.
Do you want to say what you're going to be doing next? Do you want to leave that?
Oh, I think we'll leave that until next week.
Okay.
I do have the first 3 episodes scheduled.
Sweet.
So, yeah, we'll leave that until next week.
Yeah, step back in once again. If you haven't seen Wreckfest, don't misunderstand what's being said. It's a really cool game. All Evil Penguin was saying, he picked the game up, he immediately started recording the story mode, and it got to a point where it was just, it's ridiculous.
Oh, I guess they put the entrances in this year. I forgot about that.
Oh, cool. Oh, you're gonna get to see every. Yes.
Felix.
Oh,
Can't hear
yeah.
the music, but look at Felix walking down there like a pimp.
Keeping the pimp hand strong.
Why? Because he's a motherfucking P-I-M-P.
P-I-M-P-P-I-M-P.
About to give Glenn a taste of this pimp hand.
Oh man, I hope you and Glenn would be the first two people in. I don't know what that's.
Well, no, because the first four are going into chambers.
Okay. Oh man. Well, we'll see them beat each other up. Probably at some point.
Let's hope Glenn and Craig actually start it and they actually have to play each other.
Yes. The BTV assistant staff.
The interns.
The interns. But yeah, we'll have the last episode of Evil Penguin's Wreckfest next week, and then tune in for the show next week, and we'll talk more about going forward what we'll be filling in that spot. We'll also have the new episodes of Persona 5 and God of War. What can we look forward to with the Persona 5?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Well, this is going to be episode 7, so episode 8 marks the end of the first dungeon. So we're going to be getting back into the dungeon crawling aspect of the game with our newly equipped powers, and we're going to be basically heading to the top of the castle to fight the final boss.
Because that's where the boss always lives.
Yes. Yes.
Sir Riptide in the house? Oh my god, I haven't seen him in a million years.
For real.
Hello.
We got 2 rips.
I'm Sir Riptide.
We got 2 rips now.
We do have 2 rips now. That's what happens when ladies give birth.
Will you smack him?
It hurt me.
See the look I just got.
Thank you. That was loud shit.
Oh, my ass.
Moobot felt that one.
I'm about to I'm staying out of this shit. Yeah, we'll have a God of War episode 5 this week, which I am going... Actually, I remember where I'm heading into. I'm getting ready to head into Hera's Enchanted Garden, which is actually a pretty cool level. It was actually kind of cool seeing Hera in the game. She's never made an appearance in a God of War game. Hera being the wife of Zeus, the mother of the gods, so on and so forth. I guess Kratos' stepmom would be the most accurate description of her.
Okay.
But right before we get into that, I fight Hercules, which is a good time. Also making his debut in the game. Also voiced by Kevin Sorbo from the Hercules TV show it used to be on TV. So I can't remember what channel or what station it was. MBS or something, or NBC or CBS, one of those. Hopefully, Wednesday this week, check back in. That's our random stream week. We usually get together. You might see me and Felix on there doing some type of Control Freak stuff. You might see Keezy and Felix on there doing Minecraft. You might see me on there. Yes!
Oh, you know what this means? That means you and I are starting.
Oh, nice. Tag team partners. No longer. Not for this match. There are no friends in the Elimination Chamber. But yeah, it's gonna be a good episode for God of War Wednesday. Like I was saying, you can check out a variety of. I mean, you might see me streaming something. You might see Evil Penguin streaming something.
If you see me streaming something, it'll probably be Fallout Shelter.
Probably. But yeah, Wednesday we consider that kind of a free stream day. So I mean, it's worth hit that follow button so you can see what's going on.
Along with the rerun of whatever's happened throughout the week so far.
So far. We usually do it with about noon, right?
This ROMcast will be on there.
Yes. So yeah, about noon we run the weekend reviews so far, and then rest of the afternoon we just stream.
Oh, Glenn.
He looks just as ridiculous without the outfit, but completely different way. I don't know. Did the astronaut thing was fun.
No, wait, I'm already in.
Who's the last one then? Angus?
That means you and Angus are starting.
Angus! Ooh. Yeah, Thursday we'll continue our Lego Thursday fun with the Lego Avengers Episode 3.
Now, what that's going to be is actually the break between the first Avengers movie and the second Avengers movie. So it's Captain America the Winter Soldier, Iron Man 3, and Thor the Dark World.
Which is really good. Very cool. That's another good game, man. If you haven't played that Lego Avengers, if you're a Marvel fan, Lego Avengers and Lego Superheroes 1 and 2 both are games that highly recommend. In before Todd wins.
I don't know.
Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah. We'll also be continuing Lego Star Wars The Clone Wars. We'll be doing the first part of the Count Dooku set of levels, which they follow more of the storyline from the whole Geonosis thing. And not too long after the arena battle is where that one picks up. Like I said, if you're a fan of the Clone Wars show, you're gonna recognize all these episodes because they're straight out of the game.
Welcome back, guy.
R.I.P. Then we move on next week to our Square Enix sandwich. We'll be continuing Kingdom Hearts Aqua Level 2.
Well, Episode 2.
Episode 2. Did you want to...
No.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
No, I was just looking at the notes.
No, I didn't know if you want to say anything specific about that, or if it's just pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. If you've seen my Ventus playthrough, it's probably going to be the same locations.
For Final Fantasy VII, it looks like you guys are heading into Mount
Nibble.
Nibble.
Now I won't say where we're going to end because you have to watch that to find out.
The Mount Nibble, is that where Nibelheim is?
Yeah,
Nibelheim?
that's when you enter Nibelheim, there's a path that leads you to Mount Nibble.
Gotcha.
In order to get to, when you come out of the back of Mount Nibble, you're on the other side of the world map. That's the only way to get to the other side of the world map before you have the airship.
Gotcha.
Or a chocobo that can go over mountains.
So
and about the mansion, sorry, if I may.
Oh yeah.
The mansion is awesome. We didn't get to finish talking about it earlier.
Yeah, that was my fault. I had to run.
Yeah, the mansion is like huge. It takes up multiple screens in Final Fantasy VII. And it has a bunch of secrets in it, which is like the best part.
Odin.
Dude, yeah, exactly. And that boss battle, which is just crazy. There's no other boss battle like that in the game.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, that mansion's a very cool area.
What is it? Right 90... Is it left? Oh, man, I can't remember now.
97... I don't remember either.
Left 97, right... Shit, I can't believe I forgot it. I was going to get that...
I don't think I've ever legitimately figured out, like... Because the game gives you clues to figure out what the numbers are. I don't think I've ever done it that way. I've always cheated.
Oh, yeah, me too.
You guys, is that to open like a lock or something?
It's to open a safe.
Yeah.
Left 97, right 59.
Straight on till morning. Oh, sorry.
Right. Dude, listen, even my unofficial Final Fantasy VII Player's Guide had that part right.
Oh, there we go. I came in. Now you're trying to beat on me. What gives?
So Riptide, excited for the new COD, Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
There's another one coming out already?
I don't know. I pay no attention to Call of Duty, so I don't know when they've come out.
Yeah, I don't know if any of us. I play with my nephews. But other than that, I never really played Call of Duty.
Oh, here comes Glenn.
Oh boy.
No, not really. Me either.
That game looks fun. That's another one of the millions and millions of games that I wish I could try out.
Yeah, I just don't do the shooters. I'm lucky enough to be able to be good at Last of Us.
I don't know. Is Last of Us considered a shooter?
I mean, there's a lot of shooting in it.
I'm like
It's third
first person
it's
shooter.
third person.
Okay. I don't know. I guess when I think of a shooter, I think of a game that's more centered around the action. The action in that game is more of like the
There's the stealth and
Did I tell you when I told the guy I was talking about, King of the Hive, friend of the channel, when I told him, I started telling him my experience, and he immediately was like soured up because he loves that game too. I said, dude, I'm sorry. I said, it bored me. I'm not doubting it's a good game. I said, I tried to explain to him the same thing I've said a million times. I just came off of like several months straight of playing Doom 2016 every day. Like,
right.
Entirely different type of game.
Yeah, like, I mean, it just... I was drawn in very quickly to the game. The story and stuff is very... It definitely grabs you. Like, it just got to say... And it's the same old discussion we've had a million times. Shouldn't have played it for the first time on stream.
I think if you just watch... Because, I mean, it's all over YouTube. If you watch just the movie of all the cutscenes, you will absolutely love it.
That's a good idea. I like doing that anyway. I started doing that. Injustice was the first one I ever did that with.
Oh, I just pinned Glenn. Bye-bye.
You're fired.
Get out of here, Glenn.
I'll see you at home. But kicking off the program week, or heading off the program week rather, is our next episode of the Control Freak Super Sleep Deprived Kingdom Hearts Marathon. Did I say it right?
Control Freaks Kingdom Hearts Super Special Sleep Deprived Kingdom Hearts Marathon.
Okay, that's a mouthful, but
that's what she said.
Yeah, giggity.
And you just pinned Craig.
Bye, Craig.
Get out of here, Craig.
Riptide, what number game is that? I haven't heard of a new Call of Duty coming out. I mean, I try to keep my ear to the ground about stuff, but cause I thought didn't one just come out? I mean, not real recently, but not like real long ago either. I tell you what though, I mean, when you play them, they're pretty solid games. I would actually be interested someday in taking one and actually, instead of playing just like a match where you're trying to run around and shoot, I'd like to actually play the campaign. Same thing with like Halo. I never actually played the Halo games because I never owned an Xbox.
I've only ever played the deathmatch on either of those, Call of Duty or Halo. Only ever deathmatch. Which,
I mean, it's fun, but it's not. Something tells me that. Well, I know at least with Halo that there's a lot there story-wise. It's a very well done game. I mean, that game has been praised for years. But I think going back to for the Kingdom Hearts Marathon, this week it's if it was Keezy, this week it's you, right, Felix?
Yeah, Felix, yeah. And I think I go to Hollow Bastion. I think that's where we went after Halloween Town.
No, we still got Neverland to do.
Is that? Oh, okay. Then that's where we got
that. Yeah, that sounds right. But then again, we could be totally wrong.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Angus lost. It's down to just the BTV crew.
Aw, shit. There can only be one winner. Felix, you squirrely bastard. Mike's taking a breather. Felix goes after him. Oh, I'm in the way. Somehow you went right through me. Video game physics. Okay.
I love video game physics.
Ooh. Boot to the cool.
Boot to the cool.
Wonderland, by the way, not my favorite place.
No.
Wonderland isn't
Or
anybody's
Neverland.
favorite place.
Excuse me, no, Neverland. Too
Neverland.
many something lands in that game.
Yeah. Neverland. Neverland's a good place to go back and grind because you get the enemies are pretty high level and stuff. But yeah, as far as playing through, it's definitely kind of like Atlantis or Atlantica, whatever it's called. I always want to call it Atlantis because it's fucking obviously. But yeah, this week is so. I'm trying to think. I'm your co-pilot, right?
Oh, I lost.
Holla! There could be only one. But yes, I believe Felix is my co-pilot. I'm gonna get a bumper sticker. But
It's ridiculous.
yeah, we're starting to get down. We're starting to get into toward the end of the game now. So, and like I said, we're starting to get later on in the playthrough. So you're gonna see everybody get a little more less excited.
Yep.
But that's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, we got, once again our full week next week. If you're new to the channel, you can go back and check out all the stuff in the archive that's for, and see all of our, see all these episodes that came before this stuff, and you can catch it when it premieres right on the channel each week. The ROMcast, once again, anybody new, thanks for stopping in and checking out the show. This is something we record or do live. If we can do it live, hey, we'll do it live. But most of the time we have to record it just due to scheduling reasons.
Right.
But we do this every week. We go through the entire schedule, what's coming up, so on and so forth. Comes out as Sundays at 8 p.m. on our Twitch channel at www.twitch.tv/BananaROMa, obviously. And then on Monday nights, you can catch reruns for the show, both on Facebook and on YouTube. Facebook is facebook.com/BananaROMa Television. YouTube is youtube.com/BananaROMa TV. Those come on at 8 o'clock as well.
Oh, look at that.
Looky, looky, looky. Who's standing tall?
Good timing, too, because we're almost done.
Yes.
If you want to check us out on Twitter, also, you can check us out at BananaROMa_TV. You can check out our individual Twitters also. Mine is EvilPenguin1981.
Mine is OddSmith311.
And mine is FelixNloom.
And you can join us on Discord. Also, the link to that is on our website, which, Felix, is
www.BananaROMaTV.com. You can find links to all of our stuff, pretty much everything. YouTube's on there, Discord's on there, Twitch is on there. We got TGW links on there. There's a link to our Patreon, which is a great way to support us if you feel so inclined, if you like what we do. You can also support us in various other ways. Twitch, you could subscribe, or you could buy some merch down below the stream, right there. We got a poster. We got a t-shirt that'll support us and Streamlabs. So, hey, help a guy out.
Yeah, we appreciate all the money we get goes right back in the channel, whether it's from Patreon, Streamlabs. It goes right back into merch. It goes right back into licensing for different things we need, fonts and things of that nature, so we don't get sued. It goes into hardware and software, and it's helped us slowly. We get these mics. We're slowly but surely, getting better equipment, trying to make better production overall. So we appreciate everybody's help, all the donations, both financially and the items that people have donated to us. Everything from lights to hard drives and everything else. And video games. God, someone donated
so
one
many.
time. That was just insane. I can't believe he gave us all this.
Yeah, dude.
But that was
Jimbo.
Sorry, my thing popped up.
Man.
Yeah, that was greatly appreciated. We appreciate everybody's help, and we're gonna continue to do this. Come back every week for season 4, and going forward. I mean, once these games in that we're doing right now, there's more games right behind that. Plus the live streaming during the week. Plus other ideas we got coming down the pipe. Things we're working on.
if you want wrestling content, there's going to be a plenty.
Yes. TGW is coming back after a style this year, but with a vengeance.
Yeah, with a real vengeance.
Yeah, 2K20 WWE 2K20 is gonna be featured this year, and it's going to be featured. Trust us.
Yeah.
But once again, I just want to say one more time, if you're new to the channel, whether you're new to the channel or whether you're someone RIP or how's it going, Lipster? Good to see you. You know, Sir Riptide, you guys have been supporting us and backing us up and hanging out and having a lot of fun with us. We greatly appreciate it, and we hope to continue putting more time and effort into this going forward. Especially, it's getting winter time in our part of the country, so we ain't gonna have much else to do. It's pretty soon.
Indeed.
So some more than others. I'm getting out here right ahead of the snowing, I don't know, Blitzkrieg, I guess. It's coming soon. I mean, who knows with the fucking weather anymore?
Right.
Assuming it's what everyone's assuming, but RIP needs a boom. Why don't somebody get RP a boom? Get him a boom.
Yeah, get RP a boom.
He's out there. He's streaming Fortnite. He's tearing that shit up.
Follow his channel, RIPX47.
Yeah, and same thing. Lipster, Sir Riptide. These guys they're all friends of ours, and everyone streams interesting content. Everybody has their own thing going on. Check everybody out. Stop in and say hi. Yeah, up to the weather is just ungodly beautiful in the summertime.
XXX, right. RIPXX47. I forgot Twitch gave you a hard time.
Oh. Goddamn Twitch. Anyway.
Oh, darn it.
Much love. Yes, and everybody else out there, new people, older people.
I just want to say, you haven't even seen this arena.
No, I haven't seen this at all.
This is my... I didn't even think about debuting this arena until just now. This is my one and only outdoor arena that I've built.
Yeah, is the server still up?
Yeah, I can upload this so you can have it.
I need this. I need the BTV arena, and I need Glenn, and I need your version of Felix. I think I still have the one I made.
Okay.
Could be wrong. I'll check that one, but yeah. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll be back next Sunday night. You can catch a replay of this show tonight at 8 p.m. But we'll be back next Sunday with our regular schedule at 8 p.m. We hope to see you all there. Once again, from BTV North.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, you are still a wrestling fan at heart, no matter how much you want to deny it.
Thinking. Yeah. But we'll be coming back to you from. I'll be coming back to you from the BTV studios. I don't want to say south, but home location next week. But I've had a blast up here. We had a great time. Had fun. Go Huskies.
Go Huskies.
Everybody. Well, the hockey team didn't have a good weekend, but
no, the hockey team had a horrible weekend.
Yeah, that was a tense game, man. That was.
The volleyball team had a great weekend, and if you subscribe to our Patreon, there will be a travel log of Oddsmith up here, and you will see game footage, you will see the Michigan Tech Pep Band, you'll see all sorts of fun stuff.
The lovely, lovely volleyball team, who we were just so strategically seated behind during the whole game. Thank you to Evil Penguin.
You are welcome.
Oh, man. No.
He said, I got this.
Well, it's kind of like the women's wrestling. Before the match starts, you can Google and ogle, whatever. But once they started playing, dude, that was a fucking... I've never seen people play volleyball like that before. And it was really fun. It was a really good, competitive... All the games were.
Our volleyball team is amazing.
Some of the shit they were doing, I was like, dude, I don't know, man. It kind of made me want to play volleyball. Just, I don't know. It was a good time, yeah. So, yeah, next week we'll be back. You can catch a replay of this tonight at 8 p.m. on the channel. We'll be back 8 p.m. next Sunday at the regular time. So, for the BTV ROMcast, I've been Oddsmith311.
And I'm EvilPenguinGaming.
And I'm FelixNloom.
And we will see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Day. Whatever.
One of them.
One of those.
Later y'all.